I go straight from the bank, gassing up the tank, cranking up the radio, playing old Hank. It ain't that long.
Hey, welcome everybody. Welcome. It is Wednesday once again. I know I can't believe it, but it is already Wednesday. It is hotter than hell. I hope you guys are all enjoying your weather wherever you might be at, because here it says it's 112 and it's all but 112. I think it feels more like 140 12, but anyways, it's pretty warm. So, yeah, it's been a lot of problems kind of going on here. As you guys been seeing some of the posts and all that lately. Let's see who's here. Patty, Tommy, Trippin' Tommy, Herb, Steve, Bruce, Lisa, Jerry. Hello, welcome all. Welcome. Wednesday, July 12th, 2023. We'll get into some of my problems here in just a few. But first, let's just go over all my notes. I spent so much time in writing all these notes down. There is only 172 days left in this year. It'll be good when this year is gone. Now, I always say I love summers, and I'd rather have heat than cold, because I hate to be cold, but I sure hate to be hot too. And man, this has been a bad summer. And we don't, if monsoons come and it wets everything down, then that helps a little bit. But we ain't got no monsoons, and it's just hotter than hell. Let's see, what is it? It says what national days are there today? There's a few of them. National Eat Your Jello Day, National Pecan Pie Day, National Simplicity Day. That's what I like. National Simplicity Day. I like it when things are simplicities. It's also National Different Colored Eyes Days. I've never ever in my entire life saw somebody or met anybody with different colored eyes. One blue and one black or something. That'd be pretty strange. Uh, it's also National Paper Bag Day. So one of these days, I guess they've got a National Paper Sack Day that you don't get to see in anymore. Colorado, you don't even get a paper bags when you go into the store. So it's funny, you just put everything back in your shopping cart and leave. Let's see what happened on this day in history. In 1862, the Medal of Honor was created. In 1861, Wild Bill Hickox had his first gunfight. I don't know if he won or lost. It didn't say. It just said he had his first gunfight. Let's see if it's your birthday today. Happy birthday. You share birthdays with famous people like Bill Cosby. I guess he's still famous, huh? He's 86. And Richard Simmons, 75. Let's see what's been happening here. All the prizes from last prize will have been mailed out. Some of you people have probably already started getting some of your stuff there. But they've all been mailed out, all the will winners. So congrats to all the winners, and thank you all those who bought a spot for your chance to win. As you guys know, it all just kind of goes to help out the radio show and all the other type of stuff. Somebody said they want another one. Can't believe already somebody would want it to another chance to win. So what have I got to chance? I've got. You guys tell me what you guys would rather have. I've got a Goldbug Pro, and I've got the Garrett Apex, the Jace Robertson's Ed Edition series. So would you guys rather try to win the Goldbug Pro or the Apex? I'll let you guys decide what you guys would rather try to win. Goldbug Pro or Garrett Apex? You tell me, and that'll be the detector for the next go round. And then I've got some other stuff. I've got the Gold Cube thing there. There's this cool trowel from Keen. It's got some spike on it, man. You take this into a bar with you, scratch your back, scoop up some ice, and have a weapon all at the same time. There's a few prizes there. So Let's see, who did I miss going in here? Buck Rackley, hello. Raphael, hello. YouTube thumb three and fingers everywhere. Back from Colorado, Migo. Happy hump day. Yes, I am back from Colorado. I almost think I enjoy kind of the coolness that was there because I was using a heater nighttime and I'm using air conditioner now. Oh, let's see. Uh, Karen McAfee. Hello, Karen. After John's eye surgery, he now has one blue and one brown eye. Hey, all right. How's he doing? Karen, is he doing all right? Hopefully everything turned out fine. Smother's brothers had one blue and one brown. Wow, that's pretty weird. Mike, hello. Jack, do you have an extra right knee, but will take a left one if you don't have any? Jack, do you have any extra right knee? Do you have an extra right knee, but will take a left side one if you don't have any? I don't know what you mean by that, Raphael. I'm a little slow. It's hot here, so I'm a little slow. Let's see, Terry Curry, hello. Oh, Raphael's joking. Oh, okay. Man, you had me confused there, you know? So, okay, let's see. Where did I leave off at here? So anyway, so we'll start another one. I guess you guys don't care which detector goes on there, huh? I didn't see anybody saying what detector they'd rather try to win, the Apex or the Gold Bug Pro. So I guess I'll just have to pick that. But maybe we'll start that like Saturday, maybe something around that. Anyways, later on in the week. Rick Denton, hello, Rick. Uh, I saw somebody else up there. I like when you guys are in green. See, Rick Denton, he's in green. And Jerry Prince, he's in green. That means they're channel supporters, and that's why they're in green. So they get to feel like they're special. They stand out from the rest of you guys that are in black. They're in green. Let's see. MG Toe. No, I didn't find no beer yet. I gave up drinking beer. Apex. All right, Buck. The Apex is actually a pretty good machine. I kind of like that one myself. That's the Jace Robertson Ed edition. You know, you get that duck collar in there, so when you get a target, you can blow up. Boom, boom. Okay. Josh Cooper. Hello, hello, hello. Okay, so anyway, so just you guys follow us on Facebook, Gold Fever Adventures, and that's where you'll be up to date of everything that goes on. Okay, so let's see. We're going to have a Patreon outing, Patreon and channel supporter outing. I'll be out here, one of the claims out here. We'll do some dry washing, metal detecting, and whatever else. That'll be November 18th and 19th. So you guys will all get emails. Your Patreon channel supporter people, you guys will get some emails telling you more about that in the upcoming weeks or whatever. So you guys can kind of plan that though if you want to, November 18th and 19th on one of the claims here. Let's see. We'll go out to all. Okay. Let's see. I think that's all the notes. Oh no, I got another page. See, the Meadview push, that's on October 14th and 15th. There's still openings left up there. That's where we got the dozer. We come in, the backhoe, and we push a bunch of ground to expose nuggets. And this is in the area where I found all of that gold at. So that we're going to have fun up there on that. I think we found like 30 plus some last time we did that. And that was only in a test area. So I saved a better spot for now. Let's see. Okay, so that's that. You can join the club if you want to at goldfeverradio.com. You'll get the claims guide and, of course, the badge, stuff like that. We have our New Year's event that starts December the 27th through 1/1. That's always a lot of fun. For any of that information, of anything that goes on or any information, 928-851-7167, or send an email or PM or whatever. Okay, TJ, hello. I ride the short bus. Rick, you ride the little bus? I thought I rode the little bus to school. Hey, Jack, I found a large lead block in nature, like the size of a beach ball, but shaped like box. San Manuel, Arizona. Have you ever seen anything like that? No, I can't say that I have. Have to take a picture and send it to us. You feel better after not drinking? Jerry says, I don't know if I feel any better. I know I lost about 30 something pounds. I do know that. If you look back at some of these videos, that been posted, man, some of them just months ago, man, I was looking like a real porker. So I'm below 200 pounds now, and I was over 230. So, but that's one thing. Other than that, I just started just a couple of weeks ago. I just started drinking NA beer. So, and that's not bad. It still kind of has that fizz and all that type of stuff. So now I'm more healthier. So now I drink my cranberry juice. And not even any vodka. Okay. So what else is going on? Oh, here's a question for you guys. You know how we like to ask these questions? See how smart you guys are. See if anybody can answer one of these questions here. It says, question of the day or the week, whatever. Average people do this every day. What is it? Average people do this every day. What is it? Let's see. This isn't a bus measuring contest, gentlemen. No. Went to Meadview on Monday. Man, it got hot. It is hot up there, Steve. I bet. I went up there, I don't know, a couple weeks ago, and God, it was hot. And every time you go over a bush with the detector, it sets it off. And I just said screw it, and I was out of there. I didn't get 100 knot up there, but so I'm thinking about maybe going up there within the next few days to take a trailer up there, bring back a quad trailer. Shower. Yeah, everybody showers, everybody works, everybody pees, but that's not the one that I'm looking for. On average, people do this every day. Yawn. Yeah, they yawn, but that's not the one I'm looking for. I do this quite often sometimes, I think. So I must be, I definitely fall within this category here. Wake up, dry washing, watches TV, speak. All good ones, but nope, that's not the answer that I'm looking for. Scratches your eyes, rub your eyes, cuss. Nope, none of them. Man, they do call these impossible questions. I guess maybe that they're kind of true. Pick your nose. Nope, that's not it. You can pick your nose, you can pick your friends, but you can't pick your friend's nose. Well, I guess you could, but he might let you. Unless you had long fingernails, then he probably wouldn't like that. Check their cell phones. No.
Mike cell or Mickey cell.
Oh, I'm getting a call from my brother. Let's play a commercial real quick, okay? Let me take this call just in case, and I'll explain to you guys in a moment.
ICMJ's Prospecting and Mining Journal is the only monthly gold prospecting magazine published in the United States and is the most comprehensive and respected magazine about gold prospecting on the market today. With readers in all 50 states, it features articles on detecting, high banking, dredging, small-scale operations, assaying, basic geology, how to read the land, regulations, and more. Our monthly Ask the Experts column is answered by true experts. It features answers to readers' questions on processing, detecting, geology, and any other questions you may have related to finding and recovering gold and other precious metals. The Mining Journal features the most extensive selection of equipment, mining properties, services, and more, and a classified section featuring over 20 times more new and used items than the nearest competitor. The Mining Journal has been in continuous publication since 1931. A full 12 issues is available for just $27.95, and discounts are available for 2- and 3-year subscriptions. And an online subscription gives you access to over 3,000 articles going back nearly 20 years. Our purpose is to teach you how to find more gold. ICMJ's Prospecting and Mining Journal is the tool you need to succeed. It's time to raise your gold prospecting knowledge to the next level with ICMJ's Prospecting and Mining Journal. Give us a call at 831-479-1500 or visit www.icmj.com. That's www.icmj.com.
All right, welcome back. Okay, let's see, where did we leave off that? Let's see, stretch, fart, urinate, wake up hopefully, sneeze, look in the mirror, take a breath of air, all good. Somebody just said the correct answer. I do this quite often. I don't know why, but if people that, they say, Achoo! Sneeze. That is the correct answer. Sneeze. Some people say you sneeze when you walk outside and it's bright. Some people say you sneeze if you get like dust in your whatever. I think I'm allergic to soap. I sneeze a lot when I get in the shower and open up the soap bottle or something, So, anyways, yes, congrats, Paul. See, that one was kind of there was one here I kind of liked. It didn't make any sense, but let's go. How about 70% of us have this item in the freezer all the time? That's a good one for this time of the year, huh? 70% of us have this item in the freezer all the time. That's an easy one, actually. So anyways, what's been going on? So the other day, ice cubes. No, it's not ice cubes. But you do have, I generally have ice cubes. I don't have any ice cubes in my freezer. I don't even have this item in my freezer. I wished I had this item in my freezer, but I don't have this item in my freezer. Frost. Yeah, we all have lots of frost. No. Oh, ice cream. Janon got it. That is correct. Ice cream. I want some, but I'm afraid if I go get some ice cream, by the time I got back to the camp here, it would be melted. Paul got it too. Congrats, guys. It is ice cream. I'll give you another one in a moment. So let me tell you. So the other day, I'm sitting in the thing, and the guy in camp calls me and he says, "Hey, we don't have any water." And I said, "What?" So he go outside. Well, I guess the water pipe in the pump house broke, exploded, and so 12,000 gallons from the water tank, we're on a well here, blew out, wasted. The recirc pump was running, and that's never good when the recirc pump is running, especially running dry, because those are quite a few thousands of dollars to replace. So I thought, oh crap. So shut the water down, all of that type of stuff, and figured, well, didn't know what to do. So I took off to Siloam to go find some PVC parts. The one store, they were closed. So I went to the next town. They didn't have what I needed. I ended up having to go clear to Quartzsite and getting some stuff I needed. And then just by coincidence, a little bit later, we lost some power. Our power went out. It's 120 degrees and our power goes out. So then I get a call from old Trip and Tommy, and he says, "Hey," he lives just down the road from me, only probably about a stone's throw away, or a little bit further than a stone's throw. But he says, "Did you guys lose power?" And I said, "Yeah, I've also got a water leak." And he said, "Uh-oh, what do you need?" So I told him. He said, "I got one. I'll be over in a moment." So he found one and he brought it over to me. So, hey, pretty cool. So got that put on. And then I noticed on the air tank, that was leaking water too. So I thought, oh crap. So this morning, so I didn't have water on during the night. I shut everything off. But this morning I tried to screw with everything, and it was just wasn't working. So I called the well guy. You always call the guy, You try to do it yourself, then you end up calling the guy. So I called the guy, the well guy, and he come out and he kind of told me what I needed to do. And so anyways, the guy Rick that stays in camp here, he was out back, and so we had to cut the whole section of pipe out and replumb that thing. And anyway, so it was kind of drying, and it doesn't fit right. So I had to put straps around the tank and onto my truck and pull the tank out of the way to put the PVC in, and then flip the truck around and then drag it back in. And so it's just been a nightmare all day long. So on top of all of that, I wanted to try to, my parents they went to assisted living, and so I try to get out there, whenever I can. I wanted to try to plan the trip out to see them. And at the same time, at the end of the month here in Utah, they got that, whatever, I don't know what you call it, a rendezvous, treasure hunters rendezvous or something that I really kind of wanted to go to. So I wanted to go out there to that. And I thought, well, maybe I could then go into Utah, visit the parents and then swing over to this rendezvous thing. And all at the same time, for the last few weeks, my brother, he would be my younger brother, one next to me. I got two real brothers, a half brother and a step brother. But so the real brother next to me, they found him several weeks ago unresponsive, and then they took him to the hospital, and they found out that I guess he had pneumonia, and he had a collapsed lung. So some reason he has a hole in his lung. So they put him on this breathing tube, and he doesn't like that breathing tube in him. So he's been fighting that all the time. So it's been debating whether I have to, go out there to go see him or what. So the other brother, that's the one that just called me. He said he was going to go to the hospital tonight to try to get a better idea as to what's going on. And they said that he'll never breathe on his own again. And that's a sad thing. But so they're saying he's got a mask on right now, an oxygen mask, and that's what's keeping him alive. And every time that comes off, then he loses it, I guess, and then they got to put the mask on or bring him back or whatever. So I just told him I'd call him later, but it looks like that I'm probably going to have to be zooming out there to plan my trip earlier to go out there. But anyway, that's what's happening on my neck of the woods. Life sometimes sucks, and the older we get, the more it seems to suck. But so maybe next Wednesday, who knows where I'll be, on the road someplace. So I didn't even bother with all these things, reaching out to the guests that was supposed to, I tried to get on. I just let that go till, too many other things happening. I forgot to come in here and turn the air on. Generally in the mornings, I like to come and turn the AC on so it'll start to cool down. But I forgot. So I only came in like an hour before the show and got the air on. So it's kind of hotter than hell in here right now, too. So, but anyways, so thank you, Janan. So anyway, so that's probably what I'm going to have to be doing. So I'll call him back, find out more. But so that sounds like what I've got to be doing is making a trip back out to Utah. So, and then I got to, the camp's unoccupied, and I always hate to have it unoccupied. And, there is somebody staying in camp for me to put so much pressure on him that, to kind of, babysit the camp to make sure there's always somebody here. But anyways, it is what it is. So that's what's happening on my neck of the woods. How you guys all doing? You guys all enjoying the heat or the winter, whatever? Some people are getting storms, and other people are enjoying the heat. Thank you, Karen. Thank you, guys. Thank you, guys. Thank you, all you guys. I know you guys go through this too. I see some of your guys' posts that that you guys talk about and that. So I know everybody goes through it. So anyways, I don't want to get too much into it. I don't want to get too emotional. So we don't want to deal with a lot of that right now. Okay, what else you guys want to talk about? The family reunion. Another question. Oh, yes, Yeah, you guys knew that question. Did you guys already get that other question? That was ice cream. Anybody say ice cream? I think somebody said ice cream. Huh? Hate this heat. Hate this heat. Hate this heat in California. It's supposed to be 110 here on Saturday. Yeah, this next week is coming up. We're going to break records here in the Phoenix area. It's supposed to be, I think, 117 or something. So, and then to top it off, I've got an RV that I'm selling, and I thought, well, I wanted to switch air conditioners off the one I'm staying in to the one I'm selling because the one I'm selling had a better air conditioner. So I took that one off to switch that to the other one, and then I thought, well, hey, why don't I just put that onto another RV I have, and then take that vent off and just put the vent over there. So I was doing this three-way switch type thing, and oh man, it's just been a nightmare because you can't get those ACs up on the roof, so I kind of got to put it on a backhoe and then lift it up in the air and slowly come into the trailer and lower it down a little bit, and then climb up on the trailer. And I have to do this early in the morning because it gets hot really quick. How much you sell an RV for? I would like to at least get 10 grand out of it. It's a 2010. It's a Jimmy Buffett RV. It's got all them decals on it at 5 o'clock someplace. But the trailer's worth a lot of money. It's probably worth, I don't know, 20, 30 grand. But it needs the blinds replaced or repaired. So it's got the outside sewer holes things. It's dedicated, and that's got to be teed off and replaced. So it does need some things done to it. So that's why I'm just selling it for less. The decals are starting to peel off. It does have 3 slides on it. It does have a washer and dryer in there. But so anyway, so I just wanted to sell that. One less problem to get rid of. RVs tend to hang around, and all they do is deteriorate. Does it come with salt? I can make it come with salt. It can come with salt. It needs an AC now. Yeah. So anyway, so I just barely put the AC on the new one on with the trailer I'm staying in. But they say after you move those compressors around, you shouldn't start the the freezers or whatever till that compressor sits for a while. So I got that on this morning, and just a little bit ago I didn't even know if it would fire up because I hadn't tested it. I took the old one off with live with the AC or with the electric live, and be careful not to touch anything, and I had to put it back together live without touching anything. So I didn't even turn it on until it kind of sat for a while. So I turned it on just a little bit ago, and it did come on, and it is getting cold. So last night was a bitch. So after the power came back on, the power was off from about, I don't know, maybe 4:30 till about 8:30, I think it came back on. So the neighbor says, hey, if you got a long extension cord, I got this big generator that I can run over so you can at least have one of your air conditioners going. I said, oh, cool, that'd be cool, man. So I'm going around and gathering extension cords and putting them over the fence and all that. And then it dawned on me, well, wait a minute here. That trailer has a generator built in it. So I said, I don't need your generator or extension cords. So I put all the extension cords back and everything because they're all running to different pedestals to run different, window ACs and all of that. So I went and fired up my generator, and I'm running my ACs. And then an hour later, the dogs are all barking. So I look outside to see what the hell's going on. And he's out there and he says, we lost power. I'm looking around and say, the power's on. The lights are still on. But I did notice that the air conditioners were surging before I went out. And I'm thinking, what's going on? So I looked at the gauge. I got one of them beepers. Maybe that kind of woke me up too. When the power drops a certain level, the alarms go off. So we're only running at 84%. We should be at 120, and we're running at 84. So I guess they call that a brownout, or we lost a leg someplace or something. So the ACs wouldn't work. The lights would work, but the ACs wouldn't work. And I heard that came on someplace around 4 o'clock in the morning. I don't know. I think it came on before that, but so I got a bunch of 12-volt fans and just kind of laid down on the bed and blew all these fans on me and ended up falling asleep because I was so exhausted. And I woke up and I'm soaking wet. And so I, had to kind of cool down a little bit. And maybe the power was back on. Then I turned the AC on and everything seemed to be fine. But so it was just a really, struggle when we lose power around here because it's, especially when it's so hot. So anyway, so good thing it was last night, not tonight, or we wouldn't be doing a show because I didn't have internet, I didn't have TV, I had nothing because the TV even works off of the internet. So good thing it was last night. Or I guess I could have did it on my phone. I'll always be there. Every Wednesday, I will be there no matter what. You can always count on that. You will find me every Wednesday right here. Even if it's just a little short hello, guys. Every Wednesday, I will be here. You guys can take time out to be here. I'll make sure I'm here. So that you can count on. And if I'm not here, that must mean that the government officials found me someplace and took me away. That means something's going on. If I'm not here, you guys all better start investigating as to what they did with me because I'll be here every single Wednesday. My power didn't come on till 11:30. One hell of a night. I bet it was hot. When it's 112 outside and all of that, it gets hot. So and then so the well guy came over and I asked him if he lost power. He lives, I don't know, about 4 or 5 miles away from me further north. He said no, but APS had him going along the highway, I guess checking power lines or something, looking to see if anything was out. So anyway, that's what I get to do. So I've turned the well back on. So hopefully the tanks are filling up now with water. And then here in a little bit, I'll go turn on the recirc pump. And hopefully that recirc pump will come on, recirc up, and then shut itself off as it should. So we'll find out. I've got air going into the tank right now, the air tank too. So I hope I don't blow that up because there's too much air in there. So, but anyway, that's going on right now. Found a piece of alien aircraft. Black suits are talking about. Yeah. So anyways, guys, that's what's happening here. Nothing's going on. Nothing going on. Let's see. I'll give you guys one last question here because this is really this says 11% of us, I don't know where they get this us from, but 11% of us say we like the taste of what? 11% of us say we like the taste of what? I can see it's only 11%. Only 11% of people like the taste of what? Confused on finding gold in the desert. MIBs picked you up for poking at their desert holes. Men in Blacks, yes. I hear about them Men in Black all the time. Liver, oh, I believe that. Liver's disgusting. That's disgusting. People that like liver are disgusting. I can't believe beer. Everybody likes the taste of beer almost. Beer is good taste and stuff. That would be way up there. This is way down there. Only 11% of people say they like the taste of this. AKA black licorice. Black licorice is good. I like the taste of black licorice too. You guys are on this beer diet. Dr. Pepper tastes just like regular Dr. Pepper. Don't know what would be worse, power failure in extreme heat or extreme cold. Cilantro. By itself, cilantro can be nasty, and if you have put too much of it in something, it can be nasty too. Onions. No, I think a lot of people like the taste of onions. This says only 11% of people like the taste of that. Everybody likes bacon, Paul. Bell peppers. No, it's not bell peppers. I'll give you guys a hint. It's not in the food group. Ooh, chicken livers are the worst. I'll agree with that. That chicken liver's got to be worse than regular liver. Tofu. Oh, I believe it would be tofu too. But it's not in the food group. So get out of the food group. Nothing to do with the food group. Nothing to do with the food group. Tacos, whiskey. No, guys got to get off of all that stuff. I can't even give you guys a hint. You're cooking. Come on. Wine. No. No, no. No, 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 no. Yeah, I'd give you guys a hint, but I can't even give you guys a hint. Cigarettes. No. Trump. Oh, come on. Be good now, guys. I can't even give you guys a hint. So I give you guys a hint. As soon as I give you guys a hint, let's see who will be the first one to get it. Okay. Red, confused. Where to look for gold in the Arizona desert? A lot of people say to dig in the washes, and a lot of people just say stay out of the washes. You need help. All right, I'll help you. Gold doesn't come from the washes. Gold comes from the hills and makes its way down to the washes. Mail, writing, glue. Glue on the envelopes. That is correct. It's the glue on the envelopes. Time and Tide MD got it. It's the glue on the envelopes. Well, that's why only 11% of the people like that taste. That is kind of disgusting. I will agree with you. I just got a text. Let's see. So, let's see. So glue on the envelope is correct. So I was saying, what was I saying? I forgot what I was saying. I don't know, man. The washes, gold. So eventually, so the gold will come off the mountains and will hit your small little tributary washes. The tributary washes then will go down and find a bigger wash, which will find a bigger wash, which will find a bigger wash, and eventually everything ends up in the ocean. So the bigger the wash, the wider dispersed the gold becomes and the deeper it goes. So you have to try to look for your little feeder washes, little tributary washes, and start from there. If you find gold in the washes, like the old timers would do, if they found gold, they would follow it up to find its source. And that's basically what you would do. You could go backwards of that and start up above where the little tributary washes are and then just work your way back. Either way. But so check your smaller washes first. And you like gravels, you don't want dirt. Dirt is just dirt. No heavies in dirt, so you want heavies. Big rocks, big gold. Chunky black sand, chunky gold. So look for sands, because that's deteriorated. Granites, which gold likes, all that type of stuff. So do that. Jen says, what does your shirt say? I might look like I'm listening to you. Oh, it says, I might look like I'm listening to you, but my head, I'm playing my guitar. But in my head, I'm playing my guitar. Okay. That was just a shirt I found to throw on. Finally got a shower in today, not having any water for 2 days. And, when you do the pump thing where your pump turns on in your RV, it doesn't put on out a lot of pressure. So, plus, anyways, we don't have to get into that. Blue really brings out your eyes. Oh, thank you, Brad. That's really nice of you to say that. Will be shiny gold. You got your paperwork back. Okay, so that's all that's happening here. A bunch of crap, guys. So, but you know what? The world goes on, and so will we all go on. So that's what's happening. So, anyways, did that answer your question there, Red? I hope it did. If not, don't be confused, because we're all confused. If anybody was really smart and know where all the gold was at, then we would all be billionaires by now. So we're all learning like you guys are all learning. Hey, Red, you come out here and I'll take you out and show you where the gold is. That's right, Red. Trippin' Tommy will take you out there. He loves to take people out and help them out. show them how to find a little bit of color, because some of these washes out here, they all got gold in them. You can find gold about anywhere. You know, my mama always told me that the washes are like a box of cherries. They all got gold in them. You just don't know. Yeah, just don't drive with him. He'll take you out, but just don't drive with him. No, I'm not over my mind lab ranch yet. Somebody posted earlier. I saw somebody asked a question about uh, the manticore. I saw that. I just saw manticore written there. I lost that question, so I don't know what that was. Whoever asked that question about the manticore. I don't see it no more. Somebody asked a question about the manticore. Uh, yeah, you guys know MindLab won't give me a dealership. So I even tried to call them the other day, and they just said leave a message. Well, I didn't want to leave a message, but Paul, hello, welcome, Paul. How have you been doing? I've been doing just fine as one could be. I already went through all my fineness earlier in the show. I don't want to go through that all again. But have you seen the treasure hunters detectors? I have seen a couple treasure hunter detectors. 3D, yes, I have. And I reached out for dealerships about them, but they want thousands of dollars, Brad. I mean, they want lots of money for them 3D detectors. And yeah, out of my price range right now for a 3D detector. So you can still get out. You just got to go out early in the morning. I went out, I don't know, last week sometime. I took off up there. I had to go get a couple buckets of dirt. And on the way back out, I passed old Tommy. Tommy beat me up there. Tommy was already in the wash, and I blew by him. I didn't know he was in the wash, but I saw him coming back out. I ran into him, and so he was heading back up on the hill. So he beat me up there into the mountains. But, you know, you just got to get out early in the morning and then get back out of the heat before the heat gets you, because it'll get you really quick. MindLab must have caller ID. They probably do. I told everybody, call MindLab and tell. You know, this is what I don't understand, and I don't want to get in a rant over that. So there's reasons I believe why they don't want me to have a dealership. And you know, they say like this is from the rep. Well, because you're too close to blah blah blah. Really? There's other dealers that are a hell of a lot closer to each other than I am. Plus, there is no more protected territory since Calico and Cabela's and Bass Pro and all these places, you know, Sportsman Warehouse. All these people sell MindLabs, all of them. So there is no more protected territories. Anybody can sell them. And even the main people said that they were going to give me a dealership until somebody else stepped in and said, no. And that somebody is the one protecting somebody else. So these other people that are never open, and here I am open year round, right on the highway, have a campground, have a prospecting store, have a club, have metal detecting hunts, and they don't want me to have a dealership? Really? That don't make any sense. I'll be at the Roosevelt Lake doing some fishing the 17th, Jack. Are there any good spots? That I know nothing about, man. I don't look for fish. All I can tell you on the fishing hunt is look for calm water. Because fish are very smart. And they look for the places where gold, how it eddies and the gold traps in these little eddy places. Fish like that too. Because that's where the food comes in at. It eddies in these little places where the calm water is. So look for the calm water. That's what everybody seems to fish, is in the calm water. Gold pan and suntan. Oh, walked into the ML convoy. Welcome to the ML convoy. I'm finding quite a few garnets over here in the UK. on the river. They say when you can find garnets, you can find gold. Garnets and gold, for some reason, like to travel together. Time to break out the sombreros. That's right. Uh, oh, that'd be hot to wear a sombrero. That would be really hot. I got a sombrero. I don't know where it is, but I have a sombrero, and that would be hot to wear. Oh, okay. Nobody said they had common sense. Uh, that's all I can tell you about fishing. I'm not a fisherman. You must give honest opinions about mind control. I mean mind lab. That's right, mind control. Look into my eyes. You're feeling very, very sleepy. You want to send me all your gold. All your gold. Send me your gold. Uh, you know what I need to do? Let's play some commercials.
Well, hi, this is Tom Bodett. I'm proud to be part of the Gold Fever radio program, and, well, you should too. We always get out and find a little bit of gold. Sometimes it's a lot, well, sometimes it's just a little. But all in all, we have a lot of fun. Come join us for one of our Gold Fever extravaganzas. You'll be glad you did. So until next time, I hope you get out and find a lot of gold. And remember, I'll keep a light on for you.
That's right. Come and join us on one of our extravaganzas. I've got, let me see. Oh, here we go. This is kind of a loud, this one got loud. I don't know why it got loud. I can't turn it down, but it got loud.
Gold Fever Adventures is looking for a few prospectors who really love digging for gold. Some of my friends have been telling me that I'm getting too old to dig anymore. They also say I need to think smarter, so I have a great plan. I need prospectors to dig for me. Hey, don't worry, I'll show you where to dig at, and you can use all of my equipment. I mean, that's only fair, since I'll be keeping all the gold that you find for me. All qualified applicants can apply in person at the camp. So remember, you're digging for me. Oh, yeah.
That's right. Dig for me. Okay. That's all I have. Let's see. That's all I have. That's all I have. Okay. Back to the comment sections here. Okay. Love it, but it better be on a split. Well, yeah, we're splitting it all since you're going to be doing all the work. Fred from Gold Rush has passed. Yes, he did. We saw that there. Fred is, I met Fred at at a gold show one time, and he was signing autographs, and he had these pictures and that he was giving out. And so I didn't want to stand in that long ass line just to get him to sign, his picture. So, but I went up to him and I said, Fred, put my arms around him. I said, Fred, people must really like you, man. You got a long ass line here. This is when he was kind of a dick on the show, And I said, I really don't care for you though. And I clicked the picture, click, and I took a picture. Well, years later, he called me one time. I don't remember why, but anyway, he called me and he wanted to go out dry washing. And he asked if I would take him out dry washing in Arizona because I had claims and all that. So I said, sure. And he said, okay, he wanted to put this all together and he'd get back in touch with me. Later on, when he got back in touch, he said that everything fell through and that's when COVID hit. So I never really did get to go hang out with Fred. And it should have been, whatever, or I would have been nice to, but I never had that opportunity. He was a big mentor in the gold place, and so it is a loss, losing Fred, but he was a great guy. Let's see. Try digging trenches. Digging trenches. Let's see. Red actually go to penny weight. You will do better when you sell it off. What metal detector do you recommend for gold? I like the 6000. I mean, I like the Jibberwock GPX 6000. That's the one I use. It's a little noisy sometimes, but that's the one I found all my gold with. The biggest piece I found is with the Jibberwocker Gold Monster 1000. But those are the two main machines that I probably use. I do have the Jibberwocker GPZ 7000 that I think I found a meteorite with that one. I don't remember if I found. Maybe I did find one piece of gold with it. That was it. But that's a big ass heavy machine, and that's only made when I want to go out look for deep targets, because that thing will go down 27 feet. And I don't want to dig down 27 feet. Have I been to Roaring Camp? I've never been to Roaring Camp. I've been to Oklahoma. I kind of like the Beatles. Oh, that reminded me of a song there. Have you ever been to Roaring Camp? I want a free week at Roaring Camp via and have. Oh, all right. Congratulations, Janon. We're going in a couple months. Hope we find some gold bearing. Their area got a lot of water in the season. I've heard people do pretty good there. I've heard people, they buy their dirt bags too. They're giving stuff away, so they're expecting you to spend a lot of money when you get there, since they give away a lot of them trips. But I've heard people, do okay there. They find some gold. I found some rocks in a wash over here with small amounts of gold in them. That's right. That's right. So there's gold everywhere out there. I think gold has been found in every state. Hi, Stephen Peasley. How are you? The hell you doing? So gold has been found in every state. Gold has been commercially mined in every state except 2 or 3. I'm not really sure which ones those were. I don't remember. I'm getting old now. But you've got regular gold, you got glacier gold, you got, wherever it's coming from in different areas. But gold is everywhere. Man, gold is everywhere. Man, yeah, cool. Doing well. Glad to hear that, Stephen. Doing well. We're doing well out here, too, at 129 degrees, but we're surviving it. Okay. So anyway, guys, Hawaii would top that list on non-mine or gold per se. I believe you're right about that. Hawaii was one of the areas I think that's never been commercially mined. And I don't remember. I want to say Kentucky, but I really don't remember which ones those were. Maybe Florida. I don't remember. That I really don't remember. I do think Hawaii was one of them. It's only, I think, 3 states have never been commercially mined. Oh man, I just got a cramp. Oh, dang, that hurt. That means I'm not drinking enough water if I get a cramp. 68? Man, if it was 68 here, we'd be wearing jackets. Holy Hannah, 68 degrees? Okay. So, I'm going to be out in Utah. See, you've got stuff like the Gold Rush. So anyway, this place where this treasure thing's going to be out in Utah at the end of the month, you guys have been seeing the post, I'm sure, on Facebook and that. But it's right by the Skinwalker Ranch and Blind Frog Ranch and all of that. So it's going to be really interesting. Generally, I think they said last year there's about 350 people there. So I'm going to go out to that. Like I said, I'm going to have to go to Salt Lake and spend some time there and then make my way over to there. And I really wanted to wait later on in, before the month, but looks like I might have to take off earlier. With a smaller dry washer, would you classify your material, or would you just shovel as much dirt through as possible? I don't believe in classifying, and then the reason I don't believe in classifying is because you already got a 1/2 inch classifier on your dry washer. So if you're going to classify it down a little bit more, you could. I would put like a 1/4 inch screen on your dry washer and use that for your classifier. I wouldn't classify it in buckets first and then dump it in there. That's just too much work. That's an extra step. I don't, like to run extra steps. But with the dry washer, you've got to run it the most efficient way possible, because dry washers are not your best method for capturing gold. Water separates better, or gold separates better in water than air. So you want to run your dry washer the most efficient way possible to retain as much gold as possible. So that's the main thing. Airflow, that's one of the ingredients of a dry washer, is your air. So you want to make sure you're not blowing too much air up in there, that you're just blowing everything apart. You just want enough air in there that's just going to basically move the material for you. Okay. I ought to do another dry wash video. There's a couple dry wash videos out there on YouTube that I've done, so go check them out. If you guys are not channel supporters or Patreons or subscribers to the channel, go do all of those type of things. So anyways, that's where we are, guys. That's what's happening here. So I'm going to go ahead and get ready to call this. I feel mega mine, but shut down. Large copper mine, but shut down. Yeah. The government, it's really funny. They don't want us to mine here. They want to shut it down, but yet where do they think that all the material comes from in all them cars that they're driving? Where do they think the stuff comes from in the batteries that's got to run these cars, the computer chips and their cell phones and their iPads and their walkie-talkies? And where does all this stuff come from? These government people, they don't have a clue as to what the hell's going on in the world. They want to make it impossible for us to mine, but they want to import it. They forget what made us a rich country. What made this country rich was the minerals. The mining is what made this country grow and made it rich. Now they want to take that away. We got to import to another country, so then we're going to make another country rich, and we're going to become poor like they are. So these government officials, they got their heads so far up their asses, they don't even know what. Anyway, we don't want to get on that rant either. Okay. Yes, they want us to buy it from China. All right, guys. I'm finding my extra out of here. So I've got an extra out of here someplace here. Anyways, you guys all take care. Appreciate you guys hanging with us another week. So, hey, we'll meet again here next week. And I don't know where I will be. I will be in Utah someplace or on the road. But, hey, we'll make the best of it. I'm just going to take my little camper with me, so I'm not going to have a lot of room and all that type of stuff. But, hey, we'll make the best of it. So, hey, you guys all take care. I appreciate you guys all hanging with me. I appreciate you guys all watching. I appreciate all your guys' support. So, hey, keep it up, and I'll keep it up. So, hey, until we meet again, you guys all get out there, find some gold. Appreciate all of you. Thanks a bunch, guys. Take care.